Good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name is Priscilla, and this is my friend Heather, and we are the Crones. Why am my phone talking? How are you doing today, Heather?
Doing good. A little cold up here, but it's okay.
Chilly up there in Colorado?
20 degrees.
That's 80 degrees in Key West.
I haven't looked to see what the wind chill was, but I know you did.
Hi, Willow Love. Welcome to the Crone Zone. We appreciate you being here today. How is everybody out there in YouTube land and Facebook land?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you have in the cards today, Missy?
Well, we are our divinity, but sometimes our waiting on things, like the feline, gets in the way, slows us down, makes us wonder about things. In the meantime, our souls are all working with integrity, and our bodies are coming up with creative ways to do things.
All righty.
They're saying the way to get your divinity back and not have it be upset in some ways is return to the spirit. And when you return to the spirit, your confidence is back where it belongs.
So true.
Yeah.
Trusting. Hey, Jay, your anti-crones are good today. Nice to see you, my love. And Amanda Carroll, hi, and thank you for the welcome home. It's wonderful to be here and be back in the chair again, getting things done. We've got a fun show today. It's how the universe was created, and it is channeled from Source.
Yes.
So it's very interesting. Very interesting. Take it with a grain of salt. Anybody that if it doesn't resonate, but it certainly resonated with me. I verified, as always, with my guides and angels that the information we're giving is true and accurate. So here we go. It's channeled by Galaxy Girl, June 2021. It's quoted directly from Book 1 of the Higher Knowledge, which was first published in 1996, and then the 18th revision was in 2021. So, we've been missing you, Miss J. We've been missing everybody. It's terrible to go on hiatus in some ways.
I was lucky. I was doing research, so I didn't really go on hiatus. I just wasn't on YouTube.
Yeah. But it's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be back. So this is, like I said, channeled from Source Energy. In the beginning, all was myself, the light of myself, illuminating and free, unbound by any physicality of expression. In the beginning, all I knew was of myself and the great mystery beyond myself. For I had not then further expanded. I was all that I knew, and so I created aspects of myself that I could communicate with, share the great mystery and joy of life with. And as aspects of myself, they were creators of the highest order, for they were the first order, the Elohim, Seraphim, and Archangels.
Mm-hmm. And all were created to experience further differentiation of themselves as myself. We mainly existed within the vast consciousness of myself. And so we created manifested places and spaces, realities and dimensions to create further within and to expand, and above all, to further explore in depth the concept of love. In order to explore love deeply, we had to explore and feel what the lack of love was. It was not.
I think they did that to an extreme.
Mm-hmm. You can't know if you're happy, you have to have an insight. So it was not the original intention to explore total lack of love, but that it was to become the result. For the lower vibrational realities are very addictive, and the lower forms were created by lack of experience of love, of ultimately lack of self-worth and self-love.
Isn't that interesting that they called the lower vibrationals, they got caught up in being lower vibrational, being caught up in the addiction of it, misery and all of that, and lost their spark. That just really resonated with me, how it was described, not as evil, but just as lower vibration.
Right. Yeah. And we've all been there.
And it was not that these realms spiraled out of control. It was that they were subverted, perverted, overridden by those in the process of diving deeper, darker, and they lost their way. And they lost their way. They wanted to take others along with them in order to control them, to use them, for they had lost their own direction. They had lost their own spiritual spark of light. They forgot that they are part of the ultimate creator, of source, of myself. They forgot their inner spark because they tried to crush it out, to let their ember fade until it was nothing but coal and ash. This could not be. All of heaven was very aware of this issue, for all of my aspects are deeply loved, treasured. You are heaven's treasure. You are my heart. And so this could not be. I've got full body chills reading this.
Yeah.
You that just joined us, this is actually channeled information that we're reading straight from source energy.
Right. And so you, millions and millions of you sparks of the higher spiritual light, volunteered to come to this sector of the galaxy, to lose your way for a while, to volunteer, to lend your light of the higher vibrational consciousness, for you remembered. You remembered your inner fire of source, and you stoked it, and you grew it until you became the mighty bonfire of source in form. I am source. It took billions and billions of time and no time for this all to unfold. This sector, this galaxy as an area of space experienced quantum hijacking of souls. And a web was weaved so that my light would be further dimmed, twisting truths and laws against my power of love for the whole of my creation. Humanity was energetically cut off from me, and every attempt was made by the dark to be victorious.
Damn dark. But in this sector of my creation, there is the yin and the yang. There is the dark and the light. The light cannot be vanquished, for we are not at war with myself, and I am not at war with myself. I am source. I am whole. I am the all and the everything and the in-between. I am both sides of the story, yet there are billions and billions of sides of this story. For I cannot be limited. I am everything. It is much like when you have conflicting inner dialogues with yourselves, and as you try to work out the best possible route, all of those moments of decision and indecision are what make up your journey. What steps you take determines your route. Consciousness out of form, becoming in form so varied that they cannot be counted. You're frozen, but you can still read, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd wait until we were done with this before I tried to get it unfrozen
Okay.
if it doesn't take care of itself.
Okay.
And so you wanted to experience all of these forms. Many of you have been a little bit of everything. Many parts were to be played. Much karma had to have been cleared for you to all close this book of the lower dimensional realities and create a new book, a new era of peace. You are all creating Nova Gaia. You are creators. You are me in form. How could you do anything but create? I am source. I am not at war with myself. You are experiencing being amongst lower dimensional beings who have lost their way. We are bringing them home to the light to be renewed, reloved, and repurposed. You are to send your world of planet Earth and those upon her love, my love, the love of Source, for that is all that you are. You are love in form. I am love.
I am Source. I created because I loved. I will always love all of my creation. There is nothing else but love, and levels less than love. Love is the barometer of the universe. Universes and galaxies are breaths of my love, and so it shall be. Gaia will rise energetically, dimensionally, figuratively, literally. Gaia is tremendously, tremendously special, loved and appreciated for her planetary sacrifice. This wonderful planetary being, Gaia, charged her crystals last night on the June solstice of 2021. These acts of kindness, of miniature ceremony, are all important. All of you create minor portals of light that you can expand so that more love comes through. You are my walking brights of light. You are the breath of my heart.
You too have experienced the darkness in so many various forms over so many lifetimes, and you're weary from this expansion. Let your tears be tears of victory, of accomplishment, of relief of a job well done. Energetically code your tears for joy. There is and has been enough sadness upon this realm. The dark actors are being revealed, and then all upon Gaia will cry. The whole cleansing will enable the great healing. It must be so. Only broken hearts can heal. Proud asleep hearts refuse healing, for they do not see the need. You precious ones of myself, you are my heart. Gaia is my heart. You all have my love. You're not alone. How can I be alone with myself? You are having a tremendous adventure. See this as the greatest adventure of yours, many combined lives, and feel the excitement. Gaia is rising. You are rising. You are one. We are one. I am Source. I love you. Feel these encodements. Galaxy Girl has asked me to pour more encodements in, and because the dimensional energies are higher, I am able to do so. Feel the love here. Feel the love in you. It is the love of myself. My precious fractals, you are coming home.
I don't know about you guys, but that all just chills, brought tears to my eyes. There's so much in here telling us that we're on our right path, that we are here to bring change on the planet and that it's happening. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And next week, we're going to talk about the makeup of the grand universe as described in the Urantia book. Over a vast period of time, the ever-expanding area of the cosmos has been formed into a successive series of massive grand universes, composed of trillions of inhabited worlds within a further grouping of multiple super universes, galaxies, or local universes. We'll delve into our local universe within the 7 super universes, so stay tuned because all roads lead back to Lemuria and Atlantis. So if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer what we can, but I'd love to know what you thought about this transmission. I thought it was incredible. Heather will be right back. She is having a lot of trouble with being frozen lately, so she'll come back as soon as she can. Any comments in the chat? Let's see. Hi, Jazz. Hi, Starfish Jenny. Hi, Cat Mama. Meows do drop in. I love that name. I hope you guys are all doing well. I pulled a card to this earlier today from the Divine Masters, Kyle Gray's, that I got in October from Hay House. So we're going to read cards now as soon as she gets back. So if you would like a card, please let me know so I can star your name. It's okay, Lark. No worries. You drive safe. We don't want you texting and driving or talking and driving. That's hard for sure. I pulled the blue earlier for the show, the blue beings. And its message was, if the world feels overwhelming or intense, know that the hands of light are upon you now. Take a moment to retreat to a safe space to cleanse and recharge your energy. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't need to be constantly in the limelight or in the service of others. This is not the time to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Take the time to recharge, observe, and review how you feel. So that was the card of the day for all of us. I see Jules is here. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you, Jules. And thank you, Willa. I'm glad you enjoyed that as well. There was so much more information that we got that we will talk about next week as well. So it's going to be part 2 next week. And I think there's actually going to be a part 3 because there's so much information out there. Have any of you read the Urantia, the book of Urantia? Urantia is apparently the name for Earth. Either Earth or our galaxy. I think it was Earth. I have the book. I've never read it, but I do have it. And Heather's back.
Yeah, I finally lost you completely. I couldn't even hear you.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you came back. That was pretty quick. So we're going to pull some cards.
Okay.
I've got
sure.
some starred peoples.
Yeah, we can do that.
And Willow says she enjoyed the information. And Jay said, I love that message. And Jules said, hi, P&H. Really enjoyed that. Thanks for being here, Jules. Let's see what else we got here.
That's what I want.
Okay, I'm going to the stars. I've only got 3 people starred: Jules, Willow, Love, and Starfish Jenny. If anybody else wants a card, please let me know.
Yeah, just let us know.
I'm just going to be able to pull 1 card because I'm using the Divine Masters. I don't think I can do 3 of these.
Okay.
I'm just going to do 1 card at a time. And first will be Jules. Which is Jill.
Yeah. And I'm using the Fairy Oracle, not the Fairy Tarot, but the Fairy Oracle.
Lovely. And I'm using the Divine Masters, Kyle Gray, which I think I already showed, but they came in my latest Louise Hay. If you guys didn't get to see our show yesterday, we did one. It was our first of the year of the Wisdom Circle, and we did a show on spiritual ethics. And I think it was a really good show. We got a lot of different points of views and
ideas of what people do, and when it's not okay and when it is okay, and things like that.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out, please go back and check it out.
Yeah.
Willa says she watched it today. Oh, I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed it. Amanda says, okay, let me see, Amanda. I'll get you. She says she keeps freezing too. I'm sure it's all this energy hitting the planet right now.
Yeah, and Denver is higher up. So maybe it's not hitting, well, it's different parts of the country on top of that, but maybe it's not hitting your lower level. I'm a mile up. So anyway, the card that I pulled was Shine from Within.
Oh,
a lot of people are just beautiful on the outside, but you got to be beautiful inside for it to really come through. It's like when you smile, if it doesn't reach your eyes, you're really not smiling. You're just putting on, but it's not. But it's time for you to shine. And it's a time for self-acceptance and for revealing who you really are.
Ooh, who are you really, Jules?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to let everybody know.
Well, I got Mary
And you
Magdalene.
accept it.
I got Mary Magdalene.
Ah,
Sacred vessel, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Isn't she lovely? I'm going to read it.
okay.
Mary Magdalene, or Mary of Magdala, was one of the original followers of Jesus Christ. It has been recorded that she had the first vision of the risen Christ when she went to his tomb on Easter morning. And it's through this vision that he revealed to her his sacred teachings and initiated her as a teacher. She was the apostle to the apostles, and it is therefore through her that a pivotal aspect of the original teachings of Christ has reached the world. Mary was a highly sensitive clairvoyant, and it has been speculated that she was the partner, wife, or divine consort of Jesus. If Jesus was the vehicle for Christ's energy, Mary was the vehicle for the Magdalene, a powerful feminine force that renders all beings equal and helps the world to see that the voices of the feminine are not only important, but the sacred force that can save the world from ruin. Haven't we always said that women were going to save the world? You, your message, you are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you're being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universe's plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you're comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see that this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Lean on your Creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. Wow,
It goes right along with the card that I pulled.
it certainly did.
Shine.
Wow, very nice message.
Yes.
Willow Love is next.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Jay. She says that show and topic on ethics is needed to be discussed within our community. Thank you, ladies, for that. You're so welcome. We felt it was important. And you know, the funny thing is, our shows are guided by source energy,
Exactly.
divine. We never know what we're going to do until we get the message of what we're going to do.
And it may take a couple of weeks to do it, but it's still
They're
what
really
they're
every
deciding to
show
be.
is divinely guided. It's just amazing to me how it happens that way.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that we'll get a subject to talk about, and all of a sudden there'll be 3 or 4 channels, and we're all talking about the same thing. It's like the divine is telling us all, here's what we need to talk about today.
Yeah,
And it
exactly.
goes throughout the community. It's just a beautiful thing.
Mhm. So the
Okay.
card that I pulled for you, Willow, is love, hope. There it is, hope. And it says that, hope is always there. If we let it be, it's always there, even if we can't see it. And optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So always go with the hope. Hope for,
Always go with the hope.
yeah, with the best for both, for the total outcome. You may find that it actually does end up that way.
Lovely. I've got you starred, Cat Mama and Delphi Ross. Thank you for being a subscriber. That is fantastic. Please, everybody, go hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't, and notifications so you'll know when we're going to be live again. I got Kuan Yin. I love Kuan Yin. Enlightened action. Choose compassion. Move forward with grace. Isn't she lovely? Kuan Yin is about, oh, I can't Bodhisvata, a being of pure compassion and love, who is loved the world over, especially in the East. I got to learn to pronounce this. Bodhisattvas are part of the Buddhist tradition, but are very similar to the Western concept of angels, beings of light and brilliance who will do anything they can to lead those who call on them into a space of peace and harmony. Kuan Yin has grace, and a pearly white light surrounds her. She can help us step into the embrace of care, forgiveness, and compassion. If we've been hurt or disrespected by another person, she will help us move into a non-reactive space so that we can stay connected to the light as we move forward. If you're finding someone or something difficult at this time, the best way you can move forward is by going beyond seeking to understand why something is the way it is or someone is the way they are. It's time to move beyond the behavior or mistakes or challenges that are happening around you. Don't be pulled into the misery and fear that is coming to you from an outside source. Refuse to operate on that level. Choose to take enlightened action for the sake of your own inner peace. Know that you can be compassionate and forgiving without having to excuse someone else's behavior. It's more about stepping onto your own path and recognizing that you cannot allow your own wellness and peace to be affected by someone else's behavior or by the outcome of a situation that is beyond your control. Choose to move forward in your life with grace, realizing that if you allow yourself to get pulled in, it will only cause more hurt and anguish. And the best, most enlightened act you can perform is to move on with grace and forgiveness as your North Star. The energy of Kuan Yin is here to guide you in a composed, light-filled way. Oh, that's beautiful.
I was going to say, Willow, that the card Hope that you got, when I was shuffling, had fallen out, but I didn't know who we were reading next for, so I just figured I dropped it. But when I drew the card, it was Hope. So evidently that one was your card and they knew you were coming up.
She says, I'm losing hope, so that makes sense.
Okay.
I love Steely Dan.
Well, they wanted you to have it because evidently,
Evidently you needed it.
It was
Absolutely.
twice.
Yeah. And Kuan Yin is known for her compassion and forgiveness and for her love of humanity.
She really loved humanity. She gave up being a goddess to stay with humans.
Mm-hmm. Next, we have Jenny. Hey, Starfish. Nice to have you here today.
Yeah.
She says, yes, I've been hurt a lot. She says, thanks, ladies. They know for sure. Isn't that the truth? There is no hiding. Let's see what the stars have to say, the cards have to say for Miss Jenny. Hi, Sherry. Welcome.
Well, the card that I drew is light. Let's see if I can get that to where you can see it better. Whoop, right there. Anyway, what it says is the Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So keep in there. Know that the light is there with you.
Okay, I'm trying to find this one. Oh, here she goes. They have them in the book so strange. Lady Portia is not under L, she's under P. Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right.
I have a feeling it's going to go on with the light.
Lady Portia's name means doorway, and she is the spiritual embodiment of justice. As the twin flame of Saint Germain and one of the keepers of the violet flame, I didn't know this, a divine energy that can be invoked to aid transformation. She is working closely with light workers to help them overcome low vibrational energy and bust through any blockages that are stopping them from doing their great work. In her many incarnations upon earth, Lady Portia often found herself in positions where she was a voice of justice and balance. Now she can help us uncover past karma and understand the patterns we may be experiencing now in order to unlock lessons and overcome setbacks. Her presence is powerful, yet angelic. You're being guided to let go of the need to be right or to prove your point. If you are in a heavy emotional or challenging situation right now, there's a good chance that your ego is encouraging you to make decisions that are working against your growth rather than supporting you in being the light that you were born to be. If you are falling into old limitations or old ways or being, then the only person who's going to be stuck is you, and the universe wants you to be free. It may be hard to hear, but it's time to right your own wrongs in order to be energetically clear. You have the opportunity to make up for past injustices. To do this, you have to be honest and see the parts of yourself that you've avoided in the past. This will enable you to be supported, guided, and abundant in the future. Overcoming limitations, Lady Portia. I hope that resonates.
And that does go along with light. You have to remember it's there to help you.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Amanda. I understand that.
Okay, next is Miss Amanda Carroll. Yeah, YouTube keeps freezing on everybody these days. So far, so good for me.
That's good.
Yeah.
One of us has to keep going.
Yes, definitely. Amanda. I like reading the book because I really get a lot of info. I'm ready if you're not.
Yeah, I am. Inspiration.
Oh, nice. Oh, isn't that sweet card?
Mm-hmm. And it says, be prepared, because you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. From dusk or dawn, she's going to call you whenever she gets around, but she's going to be here. So don't be surprised if you get some wonderful ideas.
That's cool. Well, I've got Michael and Faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. Beautiful card. I love these cards. They're just gorgeous. Archangel Michael is one of the best known and most trusted angels across the cosmos. He is the leader of God's protective legion of angels and works tirelessly to guard all of those who call on him for protection from lower vibrational forces of negativity. I call on Archangel Michael all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Archangel Faith is his twin flame. I've never heard of her. As her name suggests, this powerful feminine archangel helps us move into a deeper state of faith and trust, both in our higher power and in the goodness that runs through humanity itself. Both of these angelic beings can create a powerful force field around you so that you can feel safe to be yourself and maybe reveal some of the tender aspects of yourself and your spiritual talents. For the most part, Michael and Faith are with every light worker that walks the planet, and just by thinking of them, we invoke their protection. That's nice to know. Your message is the universe needs you. Where you are now is where you are most needed. Consider yourself strategically placed, even if where you are is less than ideal. Know that there is an opportunity there to align with purpose and meaning. If you are experiencing a dark cloud of uncertainty or fear, call in Michael and Faith to light the way. If you have been asking to be shown your life purpose, know that where you are right now and what you are facing will help you be of greater service. Your life is destined to be aligned to spirituality and higher purpose, and this particular challenge is actually the moment when you break through into a greater understanding of who you truly are and why you are here at this specific time. Wow. That's beautiful, Amanda.
Yeah.
Hey, Valerie. How are you? And Linda Day Gonzalez. Okay,
Good to
we
see
have
you.
Cat Mama. Cat Mama's next.
Wow.
You certainly may have a card.
Of course.
I've got Delphi and Linda next. And maybe Val would like a card. Let me know if you want a card, Valerie. Cat. Ooh.
The card I have is motivation. Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. Ooh,
In front of you.
I know.
There you go.
Well, I was trying to put it in front of the camera. It didn't work. Anyway, it's called motivation. And basically what it's saying is that when spring approaches and the flower fairy urges you to spring into action. So if there's something you've been thinking about maybe doing, get busy, do it.
Happy New Year to you too, White Dragon. Thank you. I've got you down for a card. Okay, I got Mary Magdalene again. Oh, sorry, not for you. Cat Mama. Sorry about that. I got Mary Magdalene for you, Cat Mama. And I'll go ahead and read it again because she's lovely. As soon as I can find it. I do not understand the way these are worked. Okay. Mary Magdalene, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Mary Magdalene, or Mary of Magdala, was one of the original followers of Jesus Christ. It has been recorded that she had the first vision of the risen Christ when she went to his tomb on Easter morning, and it was through this vision that he revealed to her his sacred teachings and initiated her as a teacher. She was an apostle to the apostles, and it is therefore through her that a pivotal aspect of the original teachings of Christ has reached the world. Mary was a highly sensitive clairvoyant, and has been speculated that she was the partner, wife, divine consort of Jesus. If Jesus was the vehicle for Christ's energy, Mary was the vehicle for the Magdalene, a powerful feminine force that renders us all beings equal and helps the world see that the voices of the feminine are not only important, but the sacred force that can save the world from ruin. You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you are being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universe's plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Lean on your Creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. It's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Delphi. Hi, loving life. Wow, everybody's having lots of wind.
Yeah,
Mary
there's
says
a
her
lot of
daughter
people.
lost power in Canton, Ohio, 60 miles south of Cleveland. Huh.
And they were, I was listening to the weather just because I do watch it. And they said there's a third storm coming through, going through there again.
Wow.
So far it hasn't really hit Colorado, but everything east of us, I mean, I imagine my son is not trucking right now.
Right.
Because they're talking about it.
Well, you know, normally when I go to Colorado for Christmas, there's lots of snow. We didn't have any. The only snow we got was
Was
when
the
we
day
were at
you-
Estes Park.
Yeah.
That was it. No snow on
Well,
the ground.
we've had snow, but the next day it melts off. Of course, it's helped because they put salt out. And it's the salt.
You
more
bet,
than
Jazz.
the boot. Yeah, with the salt, I put the boots on the dog because the salt is tough on their feet.
Let me go Star Jazz.
Okay, we are going Delphi.
Mhm. Card. She wants a card for the month. Okay.
Well, they are protecting you. The fairies of protection. This
Cool.
card is protection. And they are protecting you and they're shielding you with their magical fairy ring and their light. And they're saying you need to practice protecting before starting any spiritual work. And I can see that being the case. I mean, January, everybody's starting out again, trying to do their thing, even not the good, even the bad are trying again. So practice putting a protection around you before you start working. If it's not a regular habit, let's make it one.
Right. I got Lady Nada, Expanded Heart. I'm not familiar with her at all. Openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
Just a minute. I feel a sneeze coming. Lady Nada is an embodiment of divine love. She is one of the leaders of the Karmic Board and a member of the Council of Light and is dedicated to bringing Christ consciousness to Earth. In the Arasoma healing system, Lady Nada's bottle is the divine counterpart to the Christ. Her mission is to help the human race embody divine love. Lady Nada is an aspect of Mary Magdalene. Some believe she's Mary's higher self who helped her tap into the teacher within. Lady Nada has had many incarnations and was one of the high priestesses of Atlantis. Those drawn to her or her mission are likely also to have had incarnations in Atlantis or similar ancient civilizations. When Lady Nada comes to you, your heart is ready to expand. It is opening wide for you to experience and embody divine love. This is a powerful opportunity to heal from past traumas regarding relationships and emotional letdowns. The journey of self respect that you have been on is leading to a genuine experience of self love and self acceptance. This, in turn, will lead to a feeling of liberation. Within you is a great love, a love that is eternal and therefore will never die. Know that this is a mighty love and it's now time to share it without fear. Have courage. Know that this is an opportunity to let love reach all the parts of yourself and all the parts of your journey. Where have you stopped yourself experiencing love? Know that every facet of you is lovable, and for the world to see that, you just need to be willing to believe that it is true. The universe will take care of the rest.
That's cool.
Thank you, Lady Nana.
And for those that didn't know, White Dragon said Lady Nada is a lady ascended, a master associated with the old I am people.
Interesting.
And then I did get a kick out of your your order, Gina. It was cool. She put in all the caps. Everybody hit the like button.
Oh, thank you. Okay, who's next? Oh, Linda Day Gonzalez. Hello, lovely. How are you doing?
Linda.
Nice to see you here today. Let's see what we've got for you. Yeah, Mary Magdalene's definitely been making her presence known today. That's
Yes,
sweet.
she has. Well, that one fell out. Aha, okay. The card that came out of the deck. I mean, it came by itself. I didn't pull it. It came by itself, and it says, "Believe in magic." And it says, "Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature." And the Fairy of the Northern Lights says that you are part of nature, so you're magical too.
Wow.
So
Okay, hang on a minute. I got the Kali Ma, Divine Severance. Cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. She's kind of scary. Look at those skulls on her necklace. She takes no prisoners. Wow. Let's see what it says about her. Kali Ma is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She is the destroyer of evil forces and protector of liberation. In the Hindu pantheon, she is the most powerful expression of Shakti, who is ultimately an expression of life force energy in a dynamic feminine form. In Sanskrit, Kala means darkness, and Ma means to bring or create. So Kali Ma is the bringer of darkness. Darkness isn't to be feared, however. Over the years, especially in Western culture, we've been told that it is bad, but in fact, it's a sacred part of life. Before we were born, we were all wrapped in the darkness of the womb. The earth herself was born in the darkness of the cosmic sky. And every night when we sleep, we step back into this space. So the great goddess Kali brings the energy of creation, birth, and renewal. Stop right there. Don't let dramas or other disruptive energies get between you and the light you were born to be. Before a molehill becomes a mountain, release yourself from a situation that is only going to drain you and bring you pain. Today, the universe, through the great goddess Kali, is encouraging you to cut the cords between you and unnecessary people, places, and situations. Do it now. Your soul desires freedom and liberation. In your current circumstances, you are holding the wheel of karma in your own hand, and you get to decide if a situation takes over your energy or not. Don't let yourself be pulled into something that is not yours to deal with or carry. Take your karma and your future back into your own hands. If you are afraid, good. That means you're on the cusp of something great unfolding. Wow. Interesting. She's powerful. I think you can kick ass and take names with her. Okay, let me get. She says, take my own advice. Don't we all need to take our own advice?
Uh-huh.
Saw another card. Where did it go? There we go. Okay. Jazz is next.
Jazz. Okay.
And Loving Life would like a card. Did I get you Loving Life? Yeah, I did. So we have two more after this. Thank you guys for all being here. We sure appreciate your energy.
Yes.
Love being in the energy of this community.
And Jazz, they're saying that you're going to be visited by the Inspiration Fairy as well. So don't be surprised if you get some ideas. And they say, when you get them, she can come anytime, but you're going to have a visit for inspiration. So
I got Mott. Divine intervention, weigh up your options, choose the highest good. That's lovely.
Your inspiration.
Oh, it's actually pronounced Mayette. is an ancient Egyptian deity associated with truth, harmony, and balance. Part goddess and part ethereal being, she first appears during the Old Kingdom and is one of the most ancient forms of the goddess of justice. She is depicted with wings, which are often associated with being in the heavens or being able to watch from above. She is therefore similar to what we would now call an angel, a being who is watching over us from above. Mayat has a golden energy and can be called upon for support in making an important decision or balancing the various aspects of our lives. She will help us make decisions that align with our values. Before jumping in with both feet, stop for a moment. The message of the universe is to wait. Take some time and reflection before making any rash decisions, particularly if you're feeling emotionally fueled at this time. When emotions are high, they can drive us to make choices that are aligned to selfish needs rather than the highest good. Right now, the scales can tip in a direction that can change everything. So Maya is here to help you weigh up your options before you proceed. If you're in a situation that involves another party, it's important to call in more light and harmony. Be open to the highest good unfolding for everyone rather than proving your point or focusing on a particular outcome. When we force energy to go in a particular direction, we can be interfering in how other things shift as we move into the future. Ask yourself, what would be the best possible outcome for everyone? And then invite your higher power to lead you to the highest good. Then you will attract harmony and peace once more. I like her, Maya. Beautiful. I hope that resonates. She says she was thinking of revisiting an unfinished project to balance it out.
Makes sense.
It says, I love that for me. Inspiration and self-confidence. I need them right now.
And
Hey, White Dragon. I'm sorry, what?
do you have illumination portal down for a card?
No. But I can put her on.
Good.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Got it. Gotcha, Val. Right now, it's a card for me. White Dragon. Happy New Year, White Dragon. Nice to
Happy
see
New Year.
It's interesting just reading one card at a time. It's different. Okay, I got Michael and Faith again.
Okay, I'll let you do that and I'll go.
Michael and Faith. Spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. Okay, let me find them in the thing again. I know you're friends with, very tight with Michael. Okay, I can't find it. Okay. Archangel Michael is one of the best known and most trusted angels across the cosmos. He is the leader of God's protective legion of angels and works tirelessly to guard all of those who call on him for protection from lower vibrational forces and the negativity. Archangel Faith is his twin flame. As her name suggests, this powerful feminine archangel helps us move into a deeper state of faith and trust, both in our higher power and in the goodness that runs through humanity itself. Both of these angelic beings can create a powerful force field around you so you can feel safe to be yourself and maybe reveal some of the tender aspects of yourself and your spiritual talents. For the most part, Michael and Faith are with every light worker that walks the planet, and just by thinking of them, we invoke their protection. Your message is the universe needs you. Where you are now is where you are most needed. Consider yourself strategically placed. Even if where you are is less than ideal, know that there's an opportunity there to align with purpose and meaning. If you are experiencing a dark cloud of uncertainty or fear, call in Michael and Faith to light the way. You have been asking to be shown your life purpose. If you have been asking to be shown your life purpose, know that where you are right now What you're facing will help you be of greater service. Your life is destined to be aligned to spirituality and higher purpose, and this particular challenge is actually the moment when you break through into a greater understanding of who you truly are and why you're here at this specific time.
And the card I pulled was pure intention. And it says that the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. And that manifesting to your heart's desire is just great with pure intention and for the highest good of all. And when you're doing that, you're doing what you need to do.
I love that. So he was chatting with Michael last night. I asked how I was doing. He said, well, and he's pleased with me. I suppose I did not mess up. Right on, White Dragon, you go. Loving Life is next. I love that, Loving Life. And what a lovely picture you have.
Well, I had two that flew out.
Ooh.
So they are solitude, and oh, can't see it. There we go. And protecting your dreams. Let me make sure that solitude. Yeah. Okay. So basically, I think they're connected together, which is the why they're came out together. Think of being alone as meaning that you're all one and the total harmony with everything. Okay. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. And then it says in your dreams, you're a guardian of your precious dreams and they're safe in your care. So keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So the two of these things, I think, go together. It's when you're by yourself, when you get the dreams.
Interesting. Well, I got Lady Nada again. The other aspect of expanded heart, openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. Lady Nada is an embodiment of divine love. She is one of the leaders of the Karmic Board and a member of the Council of Light and is dedicated to bringing Christ consciousness to Earth. In the Aura Soma healing system, Lady Nada's bottle is the divine counterpart to the Christ. Her mission is to help the human race embody divine love. Lady Nada is an aspect of Mary Magdalene. Some believe she's Mary's higher self, who helped her tap into the teacher within. Lady Nada has had many incarnations and was one of the high priestesses of Atlantis. Those drawn to her or her mission are likely to also have incarnations in Atlantis or similar ancient civilizations. Your message. When Lady Nada comes to you, your heart is ready to expand. It is opening wide for you to experience and embody divine love. This is a powerful opportunity to heal from past traumas regarding relationships and emotional letdowns. The journey of self-respect that you've been on is leading to a genuine experience of self-love and self-acceptance. This in turn will lead to a feeling of liberation. Within you is a great love, a love that is eternal and therefore will never die. Know that this is a mighty love and it's now time to share it without fear. Have courage. Know that this is an opportunity to let love reach all the parts of yourself and all the parts of your journey. Where have you stopped yourself experiencing love? Know that every facet of you is lovable, and for the world to see that, you just need to be willing to believe that it is true. The universe will take care of the rest. Aww. I like this Lady Nada. Fourth time Magdalene has come up. Interesting. Hi, Nancy Jean. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for being here. Okay, Ms. Valerie, what have we got for you today? I'm using Kyle Gray's Divine Masters for those that didn't see. We're glad to be back.
Mhm.
We are glad to be back.
Right. And the card that I drew for you was friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. And now's the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And I know you just recently moved, so you're just getting to know everybody again. So I know how that goes.
Yeah, you do. Hang on a minute. Here we go. I got my Kiesel deck. Divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. Isn't he beautiful? These cards are all just gorgeous.
You
So,
can't help but do that doing astrology. You study.
absolutely. Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiated all the heart teachers who came after him. He is mentioned in several Abrahamic texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls and also in the Kabbalistic text, the Zohar. He's an ancient gatekeeper of light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path take the initiatory steps to align with the light. He is the leader of a spiritual group called the Order of Melchizedek, a divine order of light beings, angels, and masters, including Archangel Michael and Jesus, who work in congregation to bring light and energy to the world. These beings are the keepers of Christ's light and Holy Spirit energy. You are being encouraged to dive into spiritual study. Don't skim the surface, go deeper, for there's important information out there that will support you in taking your path and skills to the next level. There's a good chance that you may want to get out there with what you know, but the universe wants you to study a little more before taking a leap into the unknown. When you study, you demonstrate how committed you are to the spiritual path. And when you are committed, the universe will present you with opportunities that will take you further along the path and toward a feeling of fulfillment and purpose. If you're intending to work in a particular field, ask yourself if there's anything you need to read up on or study first. If so, or if something springs to mind, take note, as this is your next step. Ooh, interesting. Wow, that's beautiful. All right. I guess that's it. Thank you all for being here today. Do you want to do one last card for the collective?
Yes, I will.
Hi, Truth Lane. Welcome.
We're so glad everybody came.
We are indeed. We're going to do, let me see what we've got coming up. Oh, Saturday, we have Juno Sphere as a guest on our show. And then next Tuesday, we're going to do the makeup of our grand universe based on that Urantia book. So I'm not sure where that's going to lead, but it'll be interesting. Okay, card for everybody.
The card is healing. And basically it says that it's the time to give and receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to do that. Even any one of you that you think you can't heal, you can. So don't be afraid. Healing.
I pulled Metatron and Sandaphalon. Sacred connection, synchronicities, divine connection, understanding lessons. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. Archangels Metatron and Sandalphon are twin flame, twin brother, high vibrational angelic beings who understand what it's like to be human and angelic. Both of them once walked the earth as living humans, and because of their deep spiritual knowledge and connection to Source, at the end of their human lives, they ascended to angelic status in the heavens. Metatron's name means the throne next to God, and he is the archangel of ascension. Therefore, he is particularly drawn to this time when humanity has the opportunity to move beyond old ways of being and fear-based limitations and into new ways of living and loving. Sandalphon's name means co-brother, which refers to the fact that he is Metatron's energetic twin. He is the angel who helps us establish a heavenly connection. When these archangels come together, they establish a bridge between heaven and earth so that we can understand the interconnectedness of all things. Wow. Everything is working out for your highest good. All the information and experiences that are coming to you now are bringing you a greater sense of connection and understanding. Be open and aware of the signs and synchronicities that are occurring at this time, for these are miraculous reminders that there's a force beyond your human comprehension that is helping you be your best self and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. If you feel stuck or unsure where things are going, you are being encouraged to see your situation from a higher perspective. If things aren't going according to your plan, as if it doesn't mean that things aren't going according to the divine plan. A power that is greater than you, but also within you, is working to help you learn from your life experiences and understand that you are interconnected with your source and a co-creator of your destiny. Beautiful. What wonderful cards today.
Yes, they
Fantastic.
were.
We want to thank everybody for being here.
Yes.
And please go out and shine your own light. Send that love out towards Mother Earth and all the beings on the planet, because love is the highest vibration, and that's how we're going to change this world, in my opinion.
Boy Dragon says, plan? What plan?
Exactly. I don't even try to plan anymore. It's just a
No.
joke.
Whatever they decide is fine.
Yeah, I'll just leave it up to the divine plan. Thank you very much. Anyway, we love you all. We hope we'll see you Saturday with Juno, and then again on our further experiences with our grand universe. I think that's going to be another good show. We love you all. Take care.
Bye-bye.
And shine your light for us.
Yes, and on yourself as well.